Are you looking for your laughing place? Well, you've come to the right spot because this is Dusty Sage from MiceChat.com right here at Splash Mountain. We might even get lucky and see some Imagineers. We hear Tony Baxter was just at the ride a few minutes ago, so as we're wandering around, we might see some famous folks. The line for the ride has been in the 2 to 3 hour wait all day long for its final day of operation. Tomorrow, Splash Mountain will be closed for good as they begin the transformation to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. But I thought we might take a quick look around at what the last day of operation for Splash Mountain looks like. Of course, every blogger and YouTuber and influencer is here today. Everybody wanting to see what the craziness is all about. And the first thing you'll notice are the super duper, super long lines. Multiple switchbacks on the bridge between Haunted Mansion and Splash. You enter the line over by Haunted Mansion.
Last day for Splash Mountain, folks. Today's your last chance.
Cast member trying to get people to go in line. So I'm going to swing around off to the side just so we can take a moment before we look at this line situation. One of my favorite spots here for Splash is on the side. It used to be a fast pass spot right here. Now it's just a little seating area. There's a small shop for Haunted Mansion here, but it's also a great spot just to get out of the sun, which we do not have today. Final splash. It's hard to imagine, folks. This ride's been around so long, it's just a part of our history, but it will soon be history. So we're going to do this today in two parts. I'm going to show you the situation now, and then I'm going to gear up and get on the ride, and I'll do a second live video on the ride. And the reason I'm doing it that way is the line could be very, very long, and I don't want to keep everybody waiting. So I'll start the second live just as I'm about to board. Nathan's with me here today. I'm looking at your comments if you've got any. The big question everybody has is how long will it take them to redo the attraction? And they're officially not saying because they're not 100% sure. They expect to reopen late next year sometime. Disney World's version will open months earlier than Disneyland's as they closed in the first part of the year. So they should be able to open sometime in the summer of next year. And Disneyland will open sometime in the late fall or winter. Terrible time to open a water ride, but that's the best they can do. It's a way for them to get it open at a time of the year it won't be as popular, and so maybe the crowds won't be as crazy. But look at this line. So you enter right here, and then you switch back all the way down by the attraction, back and forth, all the way back and forth multiple times. We're going to head down by the ride now. I'm going to have a lot more information about the new ride for you in a couple of days, but today it's all about Splash Mountain. Remember when this ride opened in the 80s, and it opened a massive line. I remember at one point it stretched all the way to Main Street, USA.
There's a question if they have the ability to speed up the ride.
Somebody was asking if they can speed up the ride, and they really can't. I mean, they could re-engineer the whole thing to do that, because they can control how fast the water jets are that make the current go. However, because this ride has brake zones, it wouldn't make any difference because they only allow so many logs per segment of the ride. Otherwise, it causes the ride to break down. So it wasn't worth redoing just to get more people on. I do know that the new ride is going to be exactly the same length. So they're not speeding it up. So look at this. They're even switched back all the way down here. It's where the second set of Fast Pass machines that were abandoned went. Of course, there's no Fast Pass anymore. So there's two Fast Pass areas that have been abandoned for Splash Mountain. The one over by Haunted Mansion and then the one they built down here. And this is a giant queue area now. So you'll come down there and at some point you get diverted and you end up switching around here before you end up going back down here. There's multiple switchbacks even down here. Lots of people with VIP tours today riding Splash Mountain. 140-minute wait right now isn't all that bad. It was at 200 minutes just a little bit earlier. Went all the way down to 100 minutes during the parade and then spiked right back up to 200 minutes again. The rest of the park is not this crazy, folks. Lines have not been bad elsewhere. I mean, it's a busy day, but it's not as nuts as it could be, because everybody's here on Splash. Lightning lane entrance, and that's what we'll be doing. We picked up some lightning lanes today so that we could ride this. And we'll be joining that queue momentarily. Just wanted to make sure that you all saw what the situation was, because you wouldn't be able to go through the line with me. We're going to walk down towards the exit just to see how wet people are when they're getting off. Lots of management here right now because, of course, they know there are lots of Imagineers and lots of media and influencers and everybody else. They're trying to keep things running smoothly. Aha. The only merchandise left for Splash Mountain is the penny press, and there's a long line here. They even had a taped switchback at one point for people waiting in line to get a pressed penny. That is wild. I have no need for a pressed penny. And then look at this. This is single rider. I never thought I'd see a single rider line like this. That is just wild. Can you all, everywhere there could be a line, there's a line. Hello, hello, I'm taking a video of you taking a video of me.
Hi, Nathan.
Hello.
We're going to miss this ride, but to tell you, I'm really looking forward to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I do know a lot more about it now, and not exactly what we were worried about before. So I think I've got some good news for you all in a couple of days. And in the meantime, it's still hard to see a ride that you grew up with go away. It's always sad, bittersweet, because we have something new coming as well. Now there's that great wooden sculpture over there, Brer Bear, Brer Fox, and Brer Rabbit. They're looking for their laughing place. I have a feeling that will end up in the Disney archives or in the backyard of an Imagineer. Tony Baxter was scouting around today. I'm sure he's picked out all the things he wants. Just a week ago we were here on a cool day and the ride had a 20-minute wait. So everyone waited till the last minute to ride. In Florida, for months, Splash Mountain was a crazy wait. So people didn't jump on the bandwagon here until yesterday. The ride got up to 3-hour, maybe even longer waits yesterday and again today. Hello! gray day, folks. No sun in the sky. It makes this wait tolerable. So although it's a little bit cold to be riding Splash Mountain, it's also nice and cool in line. And when you're waiting in a 3-hour line without a lot of shade, our May gray makes it a little more comfortable. Tomorrow, of course, the ride closes. And then on the 1st, there's a bit of good news because Splash Mountain opens up. Not Splash, I'm sorry, Matterhorn. My mind is on the Splash. So, of course, Splash is going to stay closed. But Matterhorn will open on the 1st. It'll help soak up some of the crowds that Splash would take. But, you know, Splash is a summer ride that's just starting to get really popular for the season right now. So it's sad that now is the time they're going to close it. But just, yep, we'll likely have 2 summers of it closed.
It's supposed to open late 2024.
Of course, you know, Disneyland's pretty good at coming up with alternate experiences, so maybe they'll just turn garden hoses on, let kids run through them. Going back up here for a second because we're going to finish by showing the little turnabout. One of my favorite spots in the park. All right, here. Uh-huh.
Ride closing, will the song be removed from the parks as well?
Song has already been removed from the parks. You really don't hear this song played anywhere.
There was a section, Magic Happens, where they had to remove it.
They removed it. And then, of course, you turn around and they're headed in towards the grand finale. So in the new ride, the grand finale is, we assume, going to be Mardi Gras because that's the whole premise of the ride. Is Tiana is getting ready for a big Mardi Gras party and things ensue. You go on a wild ride and then we hope we end up in a big party at the end, just like we do on Splash Mountain. I saw a boat go down empty right now. I hope that doesn't mean...
It goes from the mansion.
Let's see if this next boat has people in it. It does. This ride's not down. Well, folks, this is our little journey into getting ready for the line and getting soaked again. The last time we did a video, I got completely washed out. Huge wave of water hit the camera and caused the video to stop. We're going to try it again today, so please stay tuned. If you're not following us on either Facebook or YouTube, please do that now. Find us on YouTube at youtube.com/micechat. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're on Facebook, you go to facebook.com/micebook. Facebook.com/micebook. Be sure to follow the page, and then you'll hopefully get the notification when we go live here in a little bit. We're going to do the lightning lane. Have no idea how long that is, but I have a feeling that today everybody's in the lightning lane, so we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, thank you for following us. We'll be back in just a few moments. Nathan, do you have my umbrella?